Welcome back. This is lesson 14 of Forex Made Easy, a basic Forex video guide by Eazitrade Academy. So in the previous video, we covered the topic how to link EXNESS accounts to MT5. And in this video, we'll be covering the topic how to trade Eazitrade signals.
We'll be looking at what signals look like on our signal group and how to trade them on MT5. Right? So as stated here, this signal call was made by one of the coaches by name Coach Emmanuel. So on his first signal, he said sell USD JPY now, and the SL is 158.500, and take profit is, that's SL is stop loss, and take profit, which is TP, is 158.257. So let's go to our MT5. Let's go to MT5. It is MT4. Let's go to MT5. So on the MT5 platform, as you can see, I'm already on an existing USD JPY trade, of which Mondays to Friday currency pairs stops running while they resume at around 11 p.m. on Sundays, while crypto pairs runs 247 every day. That's why you can see that BTC is still running. So if a signal is called for the one that was spotted in our signal group, all you have to do is, first of all, go straight up to your trade, right? Then change the currency if it's not on the one you want to enter, or use this area rather. Change the currency towards USD JPY. Right? As seen in the group, in the signal group, it stated that sell USD JPY now. That simply means you are to enter at the current sell price. All right. So all you have to do is click this area. So once you click sell, you've entered at the current sell price. Then you can quickly modify. Though you can modify before, you can actually enter your take profit and stop loss as stated. The take profit is 158.274 as seen in the group. 257. While stop loss is 158.500. all right. So based on this particular trade that was entered by one of the students, as you can see, the current price as at the time the student enter is the one by the left, which is the 158.418. all right. So the current price is the one by the right. As the current price the pair is running is one by the right. If it was a live trade, you see it changing in values. All right. So as we can see, the stop loss and take profit was well entered by the students. So if the trade goes in the student favor, it will be hitting 158.257, changing this particular area to blue, all right, and giving the students the expected profit. If it's the other way around, all right, it will be on red and taking the student out of the market with a minimal loss. Now, if we look at this calculation, this is a 2:1 risk ratio. Because if you look at it, you'll notice that the SL is lesser in pips than the take profit. If this particular trade hits the stop loss, the student will be out of the market with probably $1 loss or less. If it goes in the student direction, the student will be in profit with about 1.5 $5 or more. So you can see that the take profit is higher, like I explained in one of our videos where I was talking about risk management. So ensure that your take profit is often higher than your stop loss. That's how to properly plan your trade. All right, so moving forward, let's look at the second signal call by the coach. Okay, this student entered the trade well, so you can see the student who entered the trade well, because the current price cannot be the same since it was stated sell now. So there might have been a little space in between when the first student entered and the other one entered. So that was why there was a change in price. All right, so that's for market execution. And wherever I see sell now, buy now, it means that this place ought not to be changed. This market execution should be stayed that way. If it's buy now, you just click the buy by market below your account. All right, as seen below your account. If you sell now, you click sell by market, which is you're selling or you're buying at the current price. Then let's say peradventure you sell immediately the signal was called. You can always come to this area where the trade is running. All right, you can always come to this area where the trade is running, long press towards modify the trade. You click on modify position. All right, once you click on modify, you enter the take profit as seen in the signal group, which is 158257, and stop loss 158500. Note, if it's a sell, the stop loss must be higher than the entry price. If it's a buy, the stop loss must be lower than the entry price. So for take profits for a sell, the take profit must be what? If it's a sell, the take profit must be what? Lower than the entry price. While if it's a buy, the take profit must be higher than the entry price. All right, so let's look at the second signal call by the coach, which is buy Euro USD now. So that's also a market execution. All right, so all you have to do, like I stated earlier, you have to change the currency. First of all, go straight up to your trade. All right, then you change the currency to the one you're about to enter, which is Euro USD as seen here. All right, then you use either, since it's a, according to what it's a buy Euro USD, so you are using the buy by market. Once you click, all right, once you buy, you can now later modify to enter the take profits, which is 107380. 107380, and stop loss as seen here is 107113. 107113. All right, but I cannot buy now because the market is not running. This particular pair is not running. All right, so now let's look at a different signal call. I want to explain the buy limit and sell limit. Stay tuned. All right, so for gold, this is a gold signal. As we can see, it is stated gold buy limit and the entry price was mentioned. For those buy now, sell now, there was no entry price, but here the entry price was mentioned. So the first step is to go to your trading application, which is MetaTrader. All right, let's say this is where you are, or trade, this is where you are. You click here and you do what? Change the currency pair to the one that you are to enter, which is XAU. Gold is known as XAU USD. So you change to gold. All right, the entry price as stated by the coach is 23313. So you change this market execution towards buy limit. If it was a sell trade, it will be changed to sell limit. All right, then this where price is, this area, you enter the entry price as stated by the coach, which is 2331. which is 2331. 2331, right? And stop loss and take profit. Take profit is 2340. 2340. That's okay. Take profit 1 is 2336. Sorry, 2336. That's a 50 pips difference. Then stop loss is 2324. 2324, which is also a 60. Okay, let's do the math. 23. So you know how to calculate. Gold is much easier to calculate when you're using your calculator. Sorry. All right, 2331, which is the entry price, minus 2324. Okay, that's a 70 pips difference as against 50 pips difference. So the coach must have known why he had to space the SL, because probably it's because of the high volatility of gold. Well, now let's see how the trade went. Now this TP2 is optional. It's optional. It's peradventure you have enough capital, you can use TP1 as stated by the coach, and on your second entry position you can make do with TP2, or better still, or you can make do with TP2 if you are in a single position, which is only gold. If you are trading only gold on your MT5, right? If you are in a single position, right? If you are trading only gold, for instance, you can set TP2 while you monitor the trade. If the trade gets to TP1, you can now decide to adjust your stop loss, what is called trailing stop loss. Manually, you adjust your stop loss to above your entry price. The entry price is 2331, so you can adjust your stop loss to probably 2334. So peradventure, if the trade goes against you, you'll be out of that market with what? With profits. So, or you probably want to leave it at 2231, your entry price. You'll be out of that market with little or no loss. Understand? If you are monitoring the trade. All right, that said, but it's always best as a beginner to make do with TP1. It's when you've probably made enough profit during the week, and the upper week, you know you are still on profit. You can attempt increasing your take profit. If the coach states the profit 1 to profit 2, you can use the profit 2 while you monitor the trade, and you know your exit window. All right, you will know your exit window. So you can use your trailing stop loss for every time the trade surpasses your TP1. So you start adjusting so you can be able to maximize more profits on that trade. All right. So after the trade was called, you can see, let's see if the student got the entry price as stated by the coach, 233. So there was a little difference. Probably the student set it or entered the price, or came late and entered the price as stated by the coach. All right. The entry price is 2331, but there's a difference of 20 pips. But let's see how the trade went. Now, if you look at the time the coach dropped the trade, that's why it's always best for you to be on alert. Be alert. So the trade was dropped by 9:31. Students started entering the trade 4 minutes later. Or better say, they set their take profit or their entry prices, and the trade triggered as at the time. So these students, I don't know what they did, but they may have probably entered the trade as the current time. Probably they felt they missed the trade. But if you set the take profit as stated by the coach, the entry price rather, if gold gets to that price, it will trigger. Well, let's see how this trade went. All right. So as we can see, trade was still ongoing. So this was when the coach mentioned that the buy limit has been triggered, all right, for gold. All right, so we can see that this student got $1, while this student that was able to open 2 positions got over $4. It was a win trade. So lastly, we'll be looking at Coach Alex's signal call. So as stated by him, he said buy gold at 2337.5 to 2334, which simply means if you are taking this trade on your MT5, all you have to do is either use the highest entry price, which is 2337.5, or the least entry price, or any price within this range, right? Which simply means if you go straight up to your MT5 and you want to use your discretion, all you have to do is change your currency pair to gold, right? Ensure that your market execution has been changed to buy limits. If it's sell, it will be sell limits, right? So on the price area, the highest as stated by Coach Alex is 2337.5, and the least is 23334. So if you want to use your discretion, you see that you are doing something within. So what would work is 23337 would work, or .4, .3, .2. It depends. You are using your discretion. 23362 would work. 23352 would work, so long as within the range of the entry price he mentioned. Then let's say we are using 2336. The stop loss and SL still stand. What is the stop loss? 2332. 2332, and the take profit is 2340. All right, so this is a good to go trade. Now the reason why to place the entry is not highlighted is simply because of what I explained earlier. Currency pairs don't run weekends. They resume trade 11 p.m. every Sundays. All right, so that's it. So that's it for how to identify signal in our signal groups and how to take them on MT5.
With this, we have come to the end of this lesson. I do hope you understood all the concepts taught here. You might want to rewatch this video again just so you have better understanding. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask on our support group. Our coaches are ever ready to answer all your questions. All right. We'll see you in the next video, where we'll be looking at how to fund demo and real EXNESS accounts. Bye for now.